Welcome to the show. You're checking out the Winner Circle here. Your host, June Archer. My special guest today, artist, singer, songwriter, Samaria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you
What's
so
going
much.
on?
Man, how are you?
Man, listen, I woke up this morning, I can't even complain. And I'm super excited to have the opportunity to interview you. For those who don't know who Samaria is, I did a little bit of history. Know that you reside on the West Coast, Bay Area, commute back and forth to LA.
I do.
Roots in Queens, New York.
Yeah.
What do you rep? What do you rep?
Man, I gotta rep hometown, Bay Area, because I was raised there. I was born in Oakland. I was raised between both Oakland and Berkeley. But I was telling you, my mom's side of the family's from Queens, Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was saying that my aunties, they still have a hard time pronouncing my name with all that thick accent. It's been 22 years and they can't get it right.
They can't get it right. So now, how much has it been butchered? Because we were joking off camera, like Samaria, Samaria, Samaria. Like, how bad has it been butchered?
It's been pretty bad. Well, my name's in the Bible, so the Bible pronunciation is Samaria, the city of Samaria. So I think most people think when they see my name, that's how it's pronounced, but it's Samaria. The worst it's ever been butchered, I was working at Target as a cashier, and this old dude like comes in my line, and he's like, I'm ringing him up, and I'm watching him about to butcher my name because I see him watching me watch him watch me.
Right.
And he's staring at my name tag. He goes, "Oh, Samarica?" And I'm like, "You just added a whole letter to my name that doesn't even exist, sir. I need you to put your bifocals on."
Samarica. Well, that's what happens. As I said, when you have such a beautiful name, sometimes it's kind of hard, and then some people just try to make up names.
Yeah.
You know. So but we're not gonna go there.
Yeah.
So singer-songwriter, signed to Republic Records, big deal. I heard one record that I liked, and then I fell in love with another record called Shy
Girl.
That record is so dope.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you so much.
how did you get into being a writer? Because I want to talk about that first.
I grew up around music. My mom was a singer, and my mom would always write music around me, always playing like classics like Whitney, Deborah Cox, Mariah Carey, Destiny's Child, and I love music at a very early age. And I begged my grandmother to buy me a keyboard, and I would act like I knew what I was doing, and I would just like write little songs about dumb stuff. But like as I got older, I found that it was really therapeutic for me. So when YouTube came out, I think I was like 11 or 12, I just started like really teaching myself certain chords on the piano, and then I would like write songs about stuff.
That's dope.
Then my first song, it was about, I don't remember actually, but it was really funny because I remember like my family wanted me to sing it in the kitchen, and I hated doing it. But then I got older, and the more I would do it, the more I loved it. So.
That's dope. So how did you make the transition from songwriter to artist? Did you get to a point where you're like, I think I could do this? Like I see people doing it. And if you were part of the YouTube craze, everyone was trying to do something on YouTube.
MySpace.
She took it back.
Look, MySpace,
Wow.
I'm telling you, MySpace, when everybody had their top 5, top 10s, it was the time where everybody was customizing their pages. Everybody was starting to upload their own music to the internet. So it was like, people around me that I knew were like uploading music, and I was like, oh, I could do this. And I didn't get the chance to record until I was like 14. I recorded my first song at 14, lost the files to it. I hate it. Like I've been trying to dig for it ever since.
That's the worst feeling.
I know. I hate it.
That's the worst
feeling.
I hate it. The funny thing is, you probably thought it was a dope song.
Yeah.
And it probably wasn't. Like I've been through that. Like but you just the mere fact of just the feeling of finding it is what like kills you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bay Area. Mm-hmm. A lot of people sleep on the Bay, because we could go back as far as Too Short, MC Hammer.
Yeah.
What is the scene like in terms of music scene, entertainment for the Bay Area for a young up and coming artist such as yourself?
You know what? Honestly, I think the biggest thing that I love about where I'm from is everybody that's like young and doing their thing, or really even all ages, if it's doing their thing, like there's always somebody else out there willing to help, like give a platform to help them like better themselves and what they're trying to do or what they're trying to achieve. And there's like culture all around you. You go to the Bay Area, it's everywhere. Like it's hard not to want to do something creative or be in touch with that part of yourself. And we have a lot of dope artists in the Bay, a lot, and a lot of us are slept on. Like, but I'm happy to say that we're like, I'm watching everybody around me come up. Got some of my friends on tour right now. Like everybody's doing their thing, and it's beautiful to see because I think the world is starting to open their eyes and like really take notice.
Take notice.
Yeah, we got something special to offer.
Do y'all have a sound out there, or is it just?
Oh, definitely bass slap.
Okay,
Bass slap.
all right. I mean, because they may not know. You know.
Man,
I know hyphy was one, like,
hyphy
but
movement.
where are we now with the sound?
It's everywhere, honestly. I think it's really hard to limit it to one thing because everywhere I look, somebody's doing something that sounds completely different than what somebody else is doing. But it's like, it still maintains like that same Bay energy that you can't really find anywhere else.
Right.
And like even down to the rappers, the singers, like it's just everybody always finds a way to come together as a collective of one, whether it's like throwing shows or art shows or like, you know, just reaching out to friends and being like, yo, I'm doing this, like come perform while I'm
right.
throwing my art on the wall, you know what I mean?
Dope.
So
That's dope.
it's a really beautiful thing that we have going on out there.
Now, how has it been? Republic Records, take
Yeah.
notice. The music is on iTunes. Foolish, Shy Girl, like
Foolish, Shy
y'all
Girl.
make, and she got a couple features with some other artists that I think like it's so dope. Pilo's one of them.
Yeah, Pilo.
Shout out to Pilo.
That's
like,
definition
record
of
is
bass
dope.
slap. Yeah, Pilo's
Now-
a great dude.
How has the transition been now, and what can we expect from Foolish to now? Like, Shy Girls is the most recent single, but what can we expect for future for you in terms of like where you going? Because you grinding right now.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
in you're on the journey,
Yeah.
and you're in this creative space, and you're moving around. And I love the energy.
Thank
the
you.
energy is there. The hunger is
Thank
there. I
you,
can see
thank
it.
you, thank you.
And it's something about your spirit. Where do you want to see your music go from where it came from in terms of Foolish to now? Because for some artists, it's like, okay, now I got the deal.
Right.
I may have to switch it up. I got to do
Right.
something else. Or are you like, you know what? However it comes out, it comes out. Or do you have a particular focus and goal in mind?
I think my label has not put any pressure on me to change my sound at all, and I love that. I love them for that. The project, like Shy Girl and Foolish, I made Shy Girl and Foolish this year, but some of the songs on the project I started on in 2016, and I finished it this year and decided to put it on the project. So I would just say, like, from then till now, I've grown a lot, like, in my life. I've been through a lot of different things that I didn't experience when I was making those songs before.
Right.
And so I just think there's a lot of growth in the new music that I'm making. So I think there's more maturity there, and you'll be able to hear it, hopefully.
Through the music. Now, 22 years old,
Yes.
and at this stage in your life, this part of the journey is going to be exciting. This is the exciting part.
It's been exciting. The whole thing has been exciting.
It's dope. But here's the thing. I'm going to catch you with this, right? People always say, like, what's the hard part? Like,
Yeah. Oh.
the easy part was getting a record deal. The hard
Yeah.
part now is holding on to it. So for you, where do you find the motivation and inspiration to get up every morning and go get it?
I mean, this is really something I've wanted my whole life, and I see signing the deal as just another milestone, you know, and I'm proud of that milestone, but I'm not where I want to be yet. And so my motivation every morning is just telling myself, you know, okay, I got this and this to do today. Like, I'm tired, I don't want to get out of bed, but if I don't get out of bed, it's not going to get done, and I'm going to be here, same place tomorrow morning. So
Right.
in order to make anything happen for yourself, you have to find that motivation within, and you have to bring it out, because even if you have the motivation and it's just sitting there, nothing's going to happen.
all for
you know?
nothing.
Yeah, so I pray every morning. I pray, and I ask God to give me the guidance to just send me down His path and lead me in His direction, because I can't do this alone.
No, it takes a village. It
Yeah,
takes a village.
it
It
really
truly does.
does.
For you, how do you feel about this movement? There's a movement of women doing some great things, from Janelle Monáe to Ella May.
Yeah.
Like, there's a
Yeah.
Samaria is
Yeah,
now in
yeah.
that fold. Is it y'all time to shine?
Man, you know
Has
what?
it been your time? Is it long overdue?
I just had this conversation with my friend the other day, but it's been our time, and we've had, like, I say early 2000s, 90s, right? It was like this whole wave of women just like girl groups, you had
Girl groups
you
was
had
off the
solo
chain.
artists, like you had Tamia, you had Destiny Child, you had like
Faith Evans,
Faith
Mary
Evans,
J,
Mary J. You had everybody coming out and
Deborah
like,
Cox. I could go on them.
and they all had a different message to bring, right? And I
Right.
think there was a small time period where we were there, but it just wasn't as present, as prominent as it is now. But we're making a comeback. Like
A strong
you
comeback.
turn on the radio, and all you hear is strong, empowering women, like telling their sides of a story that a lot of people, might need to hear, or like, So I think it's a beautiful thing.
For the artist that is trying to overcome obstacles now, trying to get through roadblocks, hate, trolls on the internet, what do you say to them now that you've gotten over this, what people would deem a huge jump and obstacle getting a record deal? What do you say to that artist saying, all right, Samaria, you got the record deal, but I'm still here in middle America trying to get it? What inspiration or motivational words can you give that person right now?
I can speak from personal experience. I went through a period where I had to deal with some internet stuff, and I was young and I didn't know how to handle it well, because it was like, quick to respond, quick to say this, somebody's saying this about me, I need to react. And I think it really just takes having to learn that everybody has an opinion, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and you're not going to be liked by everybody. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So the sooner you learn that, and the sooner you learn how to just really focus in on yourself and your craft, and like really just have what's it tunnel vision, and just block everything out, you'll get there a lot faster, because the negative energy will just slide right off. So, and I think the crazy thing is, like, a lot of artists that I see, they get a lot of love from people, and it does suck, because when you get that small little negative amount, you're like, well, damn, like, what did I do? You know what I mean?
Right.
But again, you got to focus on the love that people show you, because there's love trumps hate any day of the week. So just keeping that positive mindset and moving forward and tuning everything out, you'll be okay.
Focus.
And stay focused. Because it can even come from people that are close to you, not just internet people.
Yeah, people seem to forget that. It is the people that are close to you some days that try to deter you.
Exactly.
Who are disgruntled because you no longer are around.
Exactly.
So you're not accessible because you're following your dreams. So they get kind of, they get in their feelings.
Yeah. And it cuts a little bit differently, because it's like, sometimes it's people that you expect to really push you and motivate you. It's the people closest to you. And I don't even think most of the time it's an intentional thing, but sometimes people have a hard time understanding, they're just even understanding, like, chasing a career in music or something, or something that like kind of just involves creativity, because, like, our families are like, okay, school, music is cool and all, but what you gonna do? Like, you need to get a job, you need to do this. And it's hard to understand now that we live in a day of social media where you can really make money off of being funny online and posting funny videos, or just
being talented,
vlogging.
period.
Yeah, vlogging. And like, is it vlogging or vlogging?
I think people use both. It don't even, as long as it makes money, it really don't make no matter.
I'm gonna say vlogging.
We're gonna go with vlogging.
And so you have to just know what you want to do, stick to it, and stay focused, no matter what. That's my advice.
Any artists that you'd like to collaborate on this project with, or?
Well, this project's done, but I definitely want to collaborate with some artists. I really love her. I think hers really dope.
Another dope one.
Yeah,
Another dope
and
one.
she's from Vallejo, so that's Bay Love too.
Oh,
yeah.
see?
Trying to
what
hook
I'm
up with the girl.
No, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
her
dope.
music is really good. I'm a big fan of Division. I love Brent Faiyaz. I have a lot of R&B artists that I want to work with, because I'm like a huge Harmony fan. And like, I like those like old school collabs where you would hear like Alicia Keys with Usher, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to do something like that. So
R&B's coming back. Probably not how we used to know, but I promise you, these young artists are doing their thing.
We trying.
When can we expect the project?
Well, it was supposed to come out November 9th, but it got pushed back. So I'm waiting for a release date, but it's coming. So.
Where can we find you? Where can we follow you?
Follow me on Instagram at Samaria, Samaria. You can find my music on pretty much any streaming service. I just dropped 2 singles, Samaria Foolish and Shy Girl. And Twitter, you can follow me at Fine Lover Girl. I'm trying to get the @Samaria handle, but this lady hasn't. She doesn't want to give it up, so I'm gonna keep offering her like $20 until she.
Yeah,
gives
she
it up.
playing them games. I was trying to follow her. She playing those games. Yo, give this young lady that handle. Stop playing around.
Thank you.
Samaria, Foolish, Shy Girl, with Public Records. Please be sure to check out this project. It's dope. I
Adventures of Love a Girl. Adventures of Love a Girl. Coming soon.
You heard? It's my new sister right here. Keep it locked right here. The Winner Circle, June Archer, Samaria, not Samaria. Holla at your boy.
Thank you.